Collectors, we got Disney Pixar Toy Story featuring Woody. This is the Spotlight series made by Mattel. We only saw a few videos on this one around early June or July. It's hard to get. It's not something you could get at your Walmart or Target store. We got this one at Mattel Creations, their website. They mentioned the box in case you want to display. It's 9 inches by 11, 4 inches thick. If you look at the back of the box, go ahead and pause the video if you want to read it. On the side here, you can see a Woody with that nice dark blue image. And as you can see, you have a number 1 at the bottom. There's 3 Spotlight series. First one is Kevin from Up. You got 1 is Woody. Number 2 is Wally. We got for about $40. Here's your barcode or serial number. Kind of excited to open this. Collectors! Unbox! What's inside the box is you got this card here with his art concept. Another neat feature here, so you can see this is the backdrop. If you flip it around, you have the background of the Woody's Roundup. Be awesome to take some pictures with this. Here's the other side. Then you have Woody's. You can see you have his hat, his stand, his other face, and other hand gestures. So let's go ahead and take him out of his packaging. Careful not to cut him. Push this down. We have your stand here. The base stand has this glossy look, and you got that star with the matte finish. You got these pegs here where you could put his feet. Here's just the bottom. This is where you put the stand. Take off his hat. It's soft rubber. I like that. Has a little bit of that leather feel to it, but wish this would be a little bit darker here. Kind of like his hat here on the image. This one is just all one color. It is flexible. View at the bottom, it just says made in China. You have 2 extra hand gesture here. 1 thumbs up, 1 with a fist. You have his other face here, so you can see now he has that glossy look. Would have been better if it's a little bit flat. Got a little pigmentation on his cheek, his eyes. That would have been nice if that was the glossy part. This one's the concerned faced. Then of course we have Woody in our hands now. Let's go ahead and check out his face first. Now it's pretty much similar with the other one. Actually, you know what? No. This one's a little bit more of a flat finish compared to the other one. You can see here it's a little bit more glossy on this side. He has more of like an oily face, maybe because he's concerned. This one, yeah, more of a flat pigmentation skin tone. Going around his head, I wish they would have fixed his parting line mismatch. You can see you have that line here, you have another line there. Just doesn't look as clean. Same on the other side. And here's the top of his head. You have his rosy cheeks, so you can see in the photo here, it's a little bit more pinkish. This one's not as defined. You mentioned earlier, it would have been better if his eyes was glossy, kind of like with this skin tone here. You can see it's a little bit glossy side. Look at his nose. Would have been nice if they would have done that on his eyes. Got his eyebrow here, not necessarily matching his hair. What do you guys think of his face so far? Let's check out some head movement now. Oh, does not, doesn't move forward or back. But it does twist 360. But maybe you just need to loosen it up. A little bit of movement, not much. But that's when you kind of like pop the head off. Let's go ahead and change it anyway. So change it. It's held by that ball. Let's go ahead and get his other face. Put in a hole. Now he looks very concerned. So yeah, so the head doesn't move forward or back. Let's go ahead and switch it to the other face. I like the other face better. This one doesn't look too happy. Could have maybe widened up the neck part here so he can have some forward and back movement. But once you push it all the way in, it's not necessarily going anywhere. Let's keep going. So you have his scarf on his neck here. This is fabric, not solid plastic. Also, what we like about this is his shirt, his vest, and pants. Most of the time you have action figures on this height. It's just a one solid plastic like the entry-level Mattel they have. This one is cloth. Liking it. Start off with his button here. It doesn't match with his buttons here. It doesn't have that silver surrounding it. We have the vest. Almost feel like a little bit of suede to this now. Does this come off? Let's see. Oh yeah, you can take it off. So you can take this off. It's not stitched on or anything. You have the Sheriff Woody badge. You have his belt, and your belt buckle is rubber. Well, now his holster. Wish that would be red right here. And then you can move this around. Checking out his pants. We thought this would be jeans, but it's just fabric. It's the same fabric as this. And the stitching here, these are all just printed ink. It's actually not stitched. Before we do some splits, forgot to do some articulation on his arm, so let's go ahead and check it. Now, I believe he can go all the way around, but with his clothing, you won't be able to do it. But if you take it off, it can go all the way around. It could go up to about this much, go down that much. Move his arms here with a 90-degree elbow bend. There is no elbow twist. His hand here, oh, it has a little bit of rubber band. Let's go ahead and take this off. What is this? Of course, you got his hand here. You can twist all the way around. You can move up and down, but your fingers are still. You can swap them though. To do that, just pop it out again, pull slowly. Just grab the fist, push it in. There you go. Same articulation on the other arm. Now we can do some splits. Now once again, I believe the clothes is getting in the way. If the clothing wasn't there, if it's a solid plastic, I believe we could do more of a splits. But with that, it's limited to that much. We don't have any thigh twist. Let's go up this much with a 90-degree knee bend. Check out his boots, his rowels. You can see you got some ankle movement there, pretty free. And this is nicer here. You got this. You could point the toes up. Or can you? Ooh, it's a little hard. There you go. And of course, we always got to say this. What do you think at the bottom of his foot says? Huh. No Andy or Bonnie. It does say Mattel on it. Made in China. Other foot does the same movement. And you have these holes here. That's for the stand. Now with loose ankles here, hopefully he can stand and carry his weight. I mean, he's pretty light, fairly light, so I think we'll be okay, guys. Check out his toes. Oh no, Woody! Put it back. Looking at the back, he does have a pull string. I mean, it's just for decoration. You can't actually pull it, but it's there. It's just stitched on. And you can take off his clothes. You have this Velcro you can take off if you want to. You have your serial number, I believe, there. And this Woody doesn't have any phrases whatsoever. We don't mind that. This is more for like posing, photography, so we're okay with that. So it doesn't have any batteries at all. Let's put on his hat. Let's see how easy it is to put on. Oh yeah, because it's flexible. And that's not gonna come off. Looking good, Woody. Let's swap his other hand for his thumbs up. Let's yank this out. Put this one in. Howdy, partner. I could be hitching a ride. So Woody's tent's at about 9.5 inches tall, about 4 inches wide. We got the front view, side, and the back. So you have your stand here that you can adjust it to. It goes to about that much. Go all the way up here. Put Woody's feet in one of these pegs here. That one. This one here. So I'd say the sweet spot would probably be like a little above his hips. So you can kind of hide it as well too. You can put his vest up. That's where I would put the stand. And go ahead and grab his vest. Kind of cover that up. Look at that. Can't even see the stand. Nice. Looking good, Woody. Let's do a couple of pose. How you doing, Sheriff pose? Can't see me pose. Here's a size comparison next to our Dynamic Action Heroes Woody. We're gonna do a separate video comparing the two. Here's the front view, side, and the back. Let's just do a quick recap. You got the original box, you got a Woody's round up backdrop, you got the extra head, you got the fist, you got the open hand, thumbs up, his hat, his stand, and of course, you got the Pixar Spotlight Series Woody. Now it's made by Mattel. We got it for $40. Let us know if you have any question. Collectors, unite!